My daughter just sent me a text. Any fish, Dad? Not yet. I've only just cast out. Nobody's on the live video yet, so this is just me sitting down on a new membership water down in Tonbridge. Carp rods are out, both with PVA bags on. Nothing complicated about today's fishing. It's just a chill out day, and hopefully if one or two fish do come along, that'd be a bonus. So nobody's in the live feed. I'm not expecting anyone to be in the live feed, to be honest. Oh, hello. I've got one person in the live feed, just pinged up. That's nice. At least there's two of us now. Fish for London. How you doing, Steve? It's me. I'm down in Tonbridge, Steve. As it's only me and you. Oh no, there's 3 people now. There's 3 people in the live chat thing. So I'm just doing a bit of carping. PVA bags out. I've got Scopex squid boilies on one rod. No. Have I? Yes. I always get confused by the 2 baits because they're so similar. Scopex squid on one rod and monster shrimp. Squid and shrimp. Monster shrimp on the other rod. Who's that? Who's talking? Elle's Angling Adventures. Hello, mate. Yes, we're lakeside down in Tonbridge. The only thing annoying about this is you're going to hear it now, I think. There's a train track right next to the lake. But that disappears in a few seconds, so it's not a problem. And it don't stop the fish feeding. When I was here last week, those swims on the opposite bank, people were catching from there. And I set up exactly where I am here for the last couple of hours of the session last weekend, casting out to this gap in the lily pads. And I hooked one in just 2 hours. It was, yeah, couldn't believe it. So I was like, I've got to come back to this same swim, have another go. I just spoke to a regular fisherman down here, and he said if he was here, he would be on the opposite bank over there. For some reason, the fish like that side of the lake, even though the train rattles along on that side of the lake, the fish are quite happy and quite used to it. Anybody else? There's another person. So there's 4 people in the chat, or 4 people watching. I'm trying to keep the camera really still because it gets pixelated because it's like a live video. I don't know how it is. I'm multitasking too, says Steve, Fish for London. I think that's life, isn't it? I'm forever doing about 5 things at once. I think that's why I get so stressed and anxious because I'm always doing too much. And that's why today's a good day, because I'm just fishing. I'm not thinking about anything else. Just chilling. I'm gaming for a change. Gaming? Why aren't you at work? Oh, there's 10 people in. There's 10 people tuned in. That's really nice. Wish I was there fishing. Elle's Angling Adventure says, I wish I was there fishing. Yeah, mate, I know. It's difficult to get out on it if you've got a family or if you're working all the time. I hate work. I don't know if any of you are the same, but work isn't a nice place to be. You don't choose to be with your work colleagues, and if you don't like them, it's yes, horrible situation. What did he say? You said fish for London. I don't mind it. Gets me away from home. That's the other thing. Some people are quite happy to go to work to be away from their wife or their kids just for a break. I've worked with people who are just like they're quite happy to work the weekends as well because they're out of the house. Bit of a shame really if you if you can't relax when you're at home. Els Anglian Adventures says his disabled mate don't work anymore, but fishing is a challenge. The place I fish, the swim is 8 feet from where you park the car. That sounds perfect. If for anyone with a disability or elderly, or if you have trouble walking. Exactly, that little video I did a couple of months back, the little lakes in Bromley, you parked right next to the lake and you was about 20 steps from the edge of the lake when you park your car really. So yeah, it's good that there's venues out there for people that can't walk so well. Fish for London, one job doesn't feel like work anyways, I'm on call for that. Yeah, that's quite good actually, being on, I mean, I guess it has its advantages and disadvantages being on call, but at least you have a bit of leisure time in between. So I've got 10, we just had 15 people watching then, and now it's gone down to 10, but it doesn't matter, I'm still sitting here. Can you quickly in the comments, somebody tell me if the picture is okay, because I'm holding the phone in my hand, trying to be as still as possible. Anyway, I think I should talk about this lake. I'm gonna move around a bit, just so it doesn't get boring sitting in one spot. I could always go and play a bit of rugby on my own while I'm here. But this is the lake. I'm hoping to make a video of today. If I catch a fish, I'll make a video. If I don't catch a fish, there's not much point. It's boring, isn't it? So let's show you the lake. I'm not looking at the comments just yet. I'm just panning about the lake. So I've got me everything in the shade, me food, unhooking mat in the shade as well, just to keep things cool. There's a fella right on the opposite swim over there, under that big oak tree. And he's had one already. A fella did tell me that side of the lake is the best, but because I hooked one here last weekend, I thought I'd go back to the same spot, do exactly the same as what I did last week. I'm just gonna come down here. So last week, all I did, I had 2 hours to spare, so I put 2 rods just out in that gap of the pads where there's no pads. And yeah, rod ripped off. I struck into it. I was playing a fish. It took me out into the center of the lake, so I was amongst the pads playing this fish, and it felt quite a lump. I had it on for a short time, and then ping, fish just came off, and I was like, oh, that would have been such a good ending to the day, because I've been float fishing, catching lots of smaller fish through the day. What did I have? The biggest carp I had was about £1. Float fishing, and then I had a tench that was about £2. I was after crucian carp really, but no crucians came along. Then I dropped onto this lake and hooked that fish towards the end of the day, and yeah, so that's why I'm back in this swim. I'm gonna go and sit down under my miniature brolly, keeping the sun off me ginger head. Let's right, back to the comments. Let's just see what you've said. Steve, so fish for London. Looks nice there, Si. Pissing against the wind, Si. What are you talking about? I thought you bought some Delkims. I don't know why. I don't like Delkims. I don't know why I don't like them, and I can't tell you why. But I've never been a fan of them, even all them years back when they first came out. I had the original Optonics, no, the original bite alarms, because I'm quite old. So when the original optonics came out, I had those in the early days, like most people probably. And I think after that, when carping got a bit more popular and more different alarms came out, I moved on to Fox buzzers. I think somebody I knew had some moody, some mood. I don't know where. I feel a bit bad buying it, but when you're a kid and got no money, you don't mind buying stuff that people have probably yes, picked up elsewhere. So I got some Fox buzzers when I was young, and I stuck with Fox up until a period when I went travelling a lot. I went around the world a couple of times, and me and my mates stopped fishing completely. We didn't fish. I probably didn't fish. It might have been as long as 10 years, which I'm really disappointed with. Really, I should have kept up the fishing because it was strange not fishing for so long and then coming back to it and then thinking, bloody hell, why is there so many different rigs and fancy stuff out, and trying to figure out whether you should be using this new stuff or just sticking with the old original air rigs. But yeah, after a few years being back into it, you know that you're still going to catch on the old ways. The old original air rig does the job. You don't have to go crazy with your rigs. Ronnie rigs are pretty decent, I suppose, and the Slip D rig is probably the one more modern rig than the basic hair rig that I used more than anything. Slip D seems to do the trick really well. What was I talking about? Buzzers. Yes, I went on to Fox buzzers. Then I stopped fishing for a good while. When I started fishing again, I still had a few bits of fishing gear. I still had carp rods and reels, and my buzzers were still there. But I got my buzzers out, and like you do, I left the batteries inside, so the batteries had corroded. And as I pulled the batteries out, the wires that join onto the battery just snapped off because of the corrosion. So my old Fox buzzers were no more. I got a couple repaired, and the third one was proper knackered. So in the end, what did I buy? I think I was a bit skint, so I bought the Fox mini microns, which were 25 quid each. So I got 3 of those, and I was really happy with them. But when I managed to save a bit of money, I went on to Sonic buzzers. I can't remember the names of them, but the Sonic buzzers are the square ones. They're totally, not square, rectangle shape. And that came with a night light that you can have inside your bivvy. So when you get a run, the light lights up when you're inside your bivvy. So it gives you a bit of light when you're fumbling around in your sleep. So I really like that with the Sonic buzzers. And you got a receiver with it. So Sonic are a good choice if you want something not so pricey that still does the job. I would say Sonic buzzers I'm mumbling. Sonic buzzers are very good. Now, let me talk about the buzzers I've got now. Because I always used to use Fox, when I managed to save a bit of money, I've gone back to Fox buzzers. Let's go down and have a quick look. Which side shall I go? So down here. So these are the Fox MX buzzers. What they got? They've just got volume and tone, and I'm quite happy with that. Where's the tone? Let me see if I can change the tone for you. Oh, I think I've turned it. Whoa. Volume. I'm going to really annoy the other fishermen, aren't I? Change the tone. So that's it. I'm not going to fiddle too much because there's other people fishing and I'm going to annoy them. Little Fox swingers as well. Are they Fox? Yeah. I really like these. They do the job. But yeah, I'm really happy with these little Fox MX buzzers. For a set of 3 and the receiver, what did I pay? I got them second hand. If I can find something that's pretty much new. I don't mind buying second-hand stuff. I don't know what you lot are like, but yeah, I'm quite happy buying second-hand if it saves a few quid. And if there's nothing, if they've not been really used, if they're used and got mud all over them, I'm like, I won't buy them. But if they look brand new and the bloke who or woman who's selling them tells me they're new and he's only used them 3 or 4 times, then I don't mind buying second-hand at all. Up we get. Oh, on me back. I'm getting old. Gonna sit back in my chair. Go back to the comments. I've been live for 15, 16 minutes now. Hello everyone who's watching. Paul Higham. Paul Higham XD Reels, it says under his name. Always had Sonic gear apart from Reels. Oh, sorry. 1400 or 14,000 XTD Reels. I'm going to have to get back up now, Paul. Reels. Have I got the same reels as you? I think I have. Are these the 1400 ones? These are the Allegra, do they call them? It says 500 on the reel. I'm going around here. Sorry, this is probably not very interesting at the minute, but there it is. It says it on the side. It's Ultegra XTD. So yeah, I think they're the same reels as you, Paul. Back over here, back over here. Oh, sit down. Yeah. And them reels are probably the best reels I've ever had. Them Ultegra reels. Some people said they didn't like them and they ditched them and bought other reels, but I can't be more happy with them reels. I've had other reels where you're reeling in and the line ends up under the spool, then you have to take your spool off, and I've never had that happen once with these reels. They've been great. I think I might go to 20 minutes and say bye-bye. Be good if we had a run now, wouldn't it? Just to end this live video. 13 people watching now, that's nice. Yeah, I said I'd do some more live videos. I did one a few weeks back when I was fishing Coombe Lake in Sevenoaks, not too far from here actually. I'm in Tonbridge today, if anyone didn't hear. I've joined some lakes in Tonbridge. There's about, on this membership, there is, how many lakes? There's like 6 or 7 lakes on this membership. Listen to this. 6 or 7 lakes on this membership. There's stretches of river, the Medway. There's another couple of lakes down towards Eastbourne direction. There's a big reservoir that I want to explore. You can only fish part of it, you can't fish the whole reservoir. But this reservoir is where Cole and Alex, no Cole and Alex who do their fishing channel. It's no longer Cole and Alex, it's just Cole now. Cole's Fishing or something it's called. He fishes the reservoir that I'm allowed to fish on this membership. And he did 2 videos. So if you search Cole's Fishing, and I think it's called Reservoir Diaries, go and check out the Reservoir Diaries. People in the comments say I still go back and re-watch these videos because they're some of the best videos Cole's ever made. And that's when his brother was fishing with him at the same time. They were quite young. I think the video is from about 8 years back, so you can see how young they look in the video. But yeah, Cole, I love watching Cole's fishing. He's very good at editing, putting the videos together. He's got a good group of friends, and well, he's sponsored by Calder, so I'm sure that helps out a lot if you've got a company like Calder sponsoring you. Paul, you've had another comment. Ultegra, that's it. Paul says, Paul Higham, I've got 6-foot extractors now. 6 foot, wow. I guess 6 foot can be really good. I mean, I love using my 10-foot rods. Ever since I got my 10-foot rods, I never use my 12-foot, ever. Paul said he's getting his six. I've got 6 foot extractors now. Getting the 5,000 reels to go with them. The 1400s are for the 10 foot rods and bigger. Yeah, that's it. My reels balanced perfectly with my 10 footers. Kent Carping, hello. What lake is that? I am near Tonbridge. This lake is called the Ballast Pit. It's on the Tonbridge, I can't remember the whole name. It's such a long name for this membership. Tonbridge Anglian Society or something. Yes, I'm down in Tonbridge on this membership. You can search it up online, you'll find it. If you type like the Ballast Pit Tonbridge, it'll probably link you up to the website for this club. But yeah, this is the Ballast Pit. There's another lake called Lagoon. There's Barden Lake. There's this big reservoir. There's stretches of the Medway. It's really worth joining. Oh, the other thing I didn't tell you about joining this place is I've joined only to fish days, so I'm not allowed to fish nighttime. Guess how much? This is unbelievable when you've got all these lakes and the rivers. 85 quid. Can you believe it? So 85 quid and you've got about 6 or 7 lakes, stretches of rivers. You're not allowed to fish nights for the 85 quid, but the fish come out in the daytime. And I spoke to another fellow who said, why would I night fish if I can come and catch in the day? I suppose it depends on your lifestyle, whether you can do days only or whatever, but yeah, bargain, 85 quid. All my gear disappeared. Back to the loft. Why are you putting your stuff in the loft, Fish for London? We need to go fishing. I keep saying we're going to go out for a day session somewhere. So get your stuff out the loft and I'll be round tomorrow morning. What did you do about your snapped bivvy pole? Says Fish for London. My snapped bivvy pole is still attached to my bivvy and in my garage. I messaged the tackle box and to order a new bivvy pole for my Nash Titan Hide XL. They wanted 30 quid for the pole, which is just the bottom section that goes down to the ground. They wanted 30 quid for the pole, £8.99 for postage, so that's £38.99. And I don't know if there's more money to go on top for them to repair the bivvy, but they yeah, so £38.99, and that's before they had any money on for them to repair it. So I thought I'd email Nash, because some people said Nash are really good for their spares. So I've emailed Nash twice and I've had no response. There is a phone number that you can call, that's a UK number. So I might give Nash a ring and just say, how much for this? I mean, if you trust Tackle Box that 30 quid is the price of one of these poles, then yeah, you just go for it. But I thought I'd give Nash a call direct and see if I can save a couple of quid. I mean, they're probably, Nash ain't cheap, so they probably will charge me 30 quid just for that bottom section pole. Yeah, so my bivvy is in the garage, unusable at the minute. Lucky I've got another bivvy, eh? I've got that Sonic shelter thing, that bivvy, the square one that I use, because I'm going to go and fish Elphick's. When? 2 weeks time I'm fishing Elphick's Prairie Lake, not Prairie, what's it called? Plantation. I'm on Plantation in 2 weeks time. There's 4 of us fishing. So I have to use my square bivvy. Paul's Way, or is it Paul Sway? 9 foot rod for me and Dower Infinity X 5000 BR reels. Just got into carp fishing, but spent a fortune on gear. That's the problem, eh? Carp fishing can be way too expensive. Don't have to be, but if you do want the fancy stuff, you got to pay the money. I mean, mine's not fancy, but it's pretty middle range. You can go way more expensive than my setup. I mean, my buzzers because I got my buzzers second hand. I think I paid for me MX buzzers and the receiver. I think I paid 150, where they're probably around 200 when you get them new. Yeah, I've been live for 25 minutes and there's 18 people watching. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I think I might go. Where's my flask of tea? I don't know if you are tea addicts, but I love a cuppa. I don't like coffee because it makes me poo. So I'm going to say thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm going to try and make a video to release on my channel of today. If a fish comes along. If it don't, I'll just have to delete all my recordings that I've done. It's annoying because I record through the day, trying to make it a bit interesting, trying to talk about the lake and any other things that come to mind while I'm sitting here. Mike Turner, hi Si, how's it going? All right, Mike? It's going good. I feel good. I feel chilled. I'm by the lake. I've had a stressy week. Yeah, personal stuff, but I'm by the lake, Mike, and I'm feeling happy. It feels good. And I'm about to drink a cup of tea. So everyone, thanks for tuning in. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm going to freak you out without my glasses. Watch. Do I look weird without my glasses? Some people look so strange when they haven't got their glasses on. Anyway, I'm jabbering on. Catch you later, site. See you later, Fish for London. See you later, everyone. I'm going to shoot off, drink a cup of tea, think about what to do my rods. Maybe I'll move swims. Maybe I'll just stay here and try and catch a fish out or hook a fish like I did last week in amongst these pads. But that wasn't till what time was it? That was 6:30 in the evening, so I got a good few hours till that time. But anyway, please look out for the video. Who's that? Hang on, I missed that. Paul Sway. I'm in Canada. Hello, Paul. Canada. So we pay a lot for everything. The shipping and duty is a killer. I bet it is when you order stuff all the way from I don't know where it comes from, your fishing gear, but whichever country it is in, to get to Canada is quite a distance, eh? Oh, it's tough luck. Right, cup of tea time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully I'll make a video of today. Oh, today a new video goes live. I'm fishing down in Aberdovi in Wales. So 5 o'clock today. Check out the video. Shut up, train. Yes, as the video goes live at 5 o'clock today. Whoa, look at that. Look, look, look. The old geese flying overhead. That's definitely time to go. Thanks, everyone. Speak to you soon. Look out for the live. No, look out for the uploads on my channel. Thanks for watching. See you later. I don't know how to end the video now. I'm getting old. I don't know how to do stuff. Right, let's try and end the video. See you, everyone.